Today, I'm going to be giving you 2 poems to spread the love, or lack thereof. Chapter 2. I've spent hours in my bedroom, buried in stories of young love in summer sunsets, falling in love with the idea of being in love, wishing myself onto the pages, waiting and waiting and waiting for my own love story to begin. I just want someone to love me. I just want someone to love. Every time I think I'm getting somewhere, the ink starts to run and I'm back on page 1 again and again and again. I'm looking for my love story on every library shelf, in every bookstore. Where's my love triangle? My enemies to lovers, my forbidden love. I know writing is a process, and I know I'm only 16, but I'm impatient, and time moves slowly. I just want someone to hold me. I just want someone to hold. Maybe I'm the main character in a romance novel. The one who can never find love until, without warning, her story begins. The one who feels like giving up on love, but somehow never does because she can't. She has to keep holding on to that fragment of hope until chapter 2, when the love interest finally shows up. How will I ever make it to chapter 2 if I can't even get through the prologue? Why does it hurt so much seeing other people's love stories unfold? The couple holding hands on the sidewalk, the lovers in the back of the coffee shop, they're already on chapter 12. Is making it to chapter 2 really too much for me to ask? I just want someone to know me. I just want someone to know. I try to move past it. I try to let it go, but I can't stop myself from asking, will my love story ever be written? I just want someone to love me like nothing else matters. Like the world could fall apart and would still kiss under the stars and buy me flowers and tell me I'm beautiful every single day, even though I wouldn't always believe it. And it wouldn't be perfect, but I'm not looking for a Pulitzer. I'm just looking for my love story. If the protagonist keeps believing in love, and I keep believing in her, maybe when I turn this page, it will be the start of chapter 2. All right, and now for my second poem, Flight of Love. Standing in the airport at 4 a.m., drowsiness dripped from my eyelashes. I lived and died 1,000 times in the line to TSA. In reality, it only took 15 minutes. It's funny how when you're waiting for something, no matter how long you wait, it always feels like forever. From my window seat, I watched as plane after plane launched off into the sky, wondering when it would be my turn. I thought, this is what it feels like to be waiting for love. At 5:30 a.m., as my plane barreled down the runway, the world stopped spinning for a minute. The ground fell away beneath my feet. My heart in my ear was the beating of a drum. It felt like my soul was breaking free. It took the breath out of my lungs. I watched the sunrise over an ocean of clouds. It was so beautiful it hurt. I thought, this is what it feels like to fall in love. I never tired of the ever-changing landscape, my heart leaping over mountains, soaring over cities, skipping from state to state. I sipped cranberry juice from a styrofoam cup, the flavor familiar and comforting. I nestled in my seat, watching the world go by. I thought, this must be what it feels like to be in love. As my flight wore on, stress and impatience weighed me down. I worried about baggage, wondering why I had brought so much of it with me. When it was just holding me back, why didn't I let go? I sipped hot cocoa from a styrofoam cup. It was bland, with chunks of chocolate sludge at the bottom. My heart sank with the descent of the plane. I thought, this must be what it feels like to fall out of love. I left the plane behind, hesitating for a moment, knowing that flying will never be the same as my first time. The layover may feel like forever, but I'd wait forever just for the chance to fly again. I thought, so this is love.